Hi guys. For all my new friends, this is me. This is what I look like and what I sound like. See, you haven't missed much. Uh, I know I haven't done a vid post in 5 million years. I haven't done really any posts the last several days because I feel guilty about my email inbox being completely overfilled. Now, a lot of people are used to their email inboxes looking like that. I'm not. I'm completely OCD when it comes to my inbox. But I've hit that, one or two times a year where it's just like, I have to answer these things and I really have no idea what to say. So it just sits there until I figure out what to say. You'd think with the loads and oodles of time that I have in my hands that I could get all this done. But trust me, when I start working is when everything will start working like clockwork. I will be able to do amazing things. I will be able to be three people and be in three different places at once. This happens every time I work. Every time I'm not working, and this has happened a lot over the last 5 years, every time I'm not working, everything just falls apart. I have no time to do anything and I never get anything done. So rest assured, hopefully before I start working 2 weeks from now, I'll have this handled. But I haven't posted because of all the things I haven't answered yet. Shoot, all the friends' posts I haven't caught up on the last 2 days. But I have good explanations for that, which is what this vid post is about. Um, so, as we know, a hubby was sick and he wasn't able to go and put in an application 2 weeks ago into the job that, oh, yes, by the way, he's got now. Um, he was massively sick, and I was like, I'm not even gonna freaking push it. But he got to the point where he could kind of semi handle it last Thursday, and he went in, he put in an application, warning them he just came down off of being like majorly ill. They said they called in 48 hours. They did not do that. So on Monday, of course, he had his doctor's appointment, and we just weren't. No, we just weren't. And so yesterday, Tuesday, it was stupid hot, but he decided he was sick of waiting. So he actually drove down there to find out what the hell is happening. Now, this place is a car wash. Okay, it's not really anything you want to fanfare and write home to mommy about, but it has perfect hours to fit in with the job that I've got coming up. So he decided, go down there, find out what's going on. If not, find some other place that'll do a 9 to 5 thing. They told him be in at 10 o'clock. So he actually started today, Wednesday, at 10 a.m. Now, that's not all of what happened on Tuesday. I had myself a mini epiphany. This place, Louisville, was just stupid hot. We live in an apartment complex that was built in the 1950s. Anybody who has been on my ElJay for any length of time knows the complaint I have about this. As in, it is so old, it was built before air conditioning. So that was kind of like jerry rigged into the place. But they turn on the heating and they turn on the cooling at certain times of the year. Now, we have to boil for a while before they turn on the AC, which means that either they have it scheduled or so many people complain, eventually they turn it on. Because it's a huge pain in the ass for the maintenance men to do it. Which also means that around winter you'll hear me bitching because we all freeze to death before they actually turn on the heat. And our AC never works. They always have to come flush it out 2 or 3 times a freaking year. It's ridiculous. But it was boiling. It went from being, spring weather, 50 to at the most 70, which is about what I prefer, to 80. I mean, it just went 80 practically overnight. And it was stupid hot. So we decided to go ahead and do the boys a solid and clip their hair. It was the day for their bath anyway. They have their baths every other day. Because they have skin a lot like mine, and you just know you can't, not unless you want to be peeling your skin off. Uh, so we went ahead and we did them a solid, and we clipped them. Actually, hubby wound up clipping them. I was kind of mad about that. I started off with the wrong clipper. Now I started with Ronan. His hair is so thick, so freaking thick. You could take a samurai sword to it and you break the daggone samurai sword against it. I mean, it's gorgeous hair. It's soft, it's silky, and it's thick. I know tons of women that would just, they're so jealous over his hair. And I already know when he's a teenager, there's going to be girls, oh, you know, because he's cute to boot. And I can say that because loads of other people say that. But we had to like shear them down. It was hot. They were rather grateful for it. Hubby actually wound up shearing them this time because the shears had to be cleaned out, and besides the fact he wouldn't let me do it, though I figured out what was going on with it, he fixed it, and then he's like, oh, well, and while I'm here, I'm not jealous. I had them first. But we got them cleaned up. They were grateful because, yeah, it was that hot. And I figure while I'm like sweeping the hair that didn't hit the newspaper, sweeping everything up, I was like, you know what? Go ahead and change out their sheets. So I changed their sheets, took their blanket, shoved it in the laundry because they weren't going to be needing it. It was that stupid hot. I mean, by the time it hit their bedtime, it was like 83 degrees. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. That's all right. At midnight, it was 85. And then it slowly just started dropping, which was such a relief. But I decided while I was sweeping the hair up off the floor, I really need to clean this place. I changed their sheets, and I'm like, I need to do that to ours tomorrow. I'll take care of it tomorrow. So I came home in the morning after dropping them off and went straight to bed. Straight back, no buy your leave, nothing, straight back to bed. And hubby woke up in time to get dressed and head off to work. Gave me a kiss, everything. Was like, bye. Okay, right back out again till about 12:30. Woke up around 12:30, looked around, went, oh, it's 12:30. Well, I guess it's too late to clean the house. I'll just wash some NCIS. Made myself a cup of coffee, sat down, watched about 5 minutes of NCIS. And I was like, well, you know, I mean, I really need to get that dust over there because it's really bothering me. So I went in there and I like swept the dust off the fan from all around the walls, everything like that. And then I hit all the dust that was in here. I was like, you know, I'll just hit the dust in the living room. Oh, well, you know, and our fan too is just really, really dusty. So I'll just go ahead and I'll take care of that. And if I'm going to do that, I might as well just sweep the floors. Well, if I'm going to sweep the floors, I might as well wipe down the bathroom because I really, really hate sweeping the floors and then wiping down the bathroom afterwards. It's just ignorant. Just go ahead and wipe down the bathroom. So I wiped down the bathroom, put loose stuff in the toilet, and swept the floors, both in the kitchen and in there. And I was like, well, if I'm doing that, see, I've got this dust everywhere now, you know, I might as well just go ahead and vacuum. Before I vacuum, I probably better strip the sheets off the bed and strip off our blankets. They really need a wash. And by that time, I've got the boys' blankets done. Put them on. Oh, they smell nice. And I have all this laundry I have to fold, so I was like, just dump that on the couch and start the next load. Next load is going to be our top blankets. Oh, wow. I put them in there to soak. I couldn't see the blankets. I'm like, okay, yeah, they're getting washed twice. So I started the washer. And I'm like, well, now that I've got that taken care of, because I stripped off the sheets so that I wouldn't strip off the sheets after I started vacuuming. So I was like, heck with it. I'll just go ahead and sweep the floor. Do the dishes before I do any of that. Wipe down the counters. I'll sweep the floor. I'll sweep the floor in there, and then I'll vacuum. And then I vacuumed, and then I swept the floors again, and then I went, well, since I've already swept the floors, I might as well go ahead and wash them. So I washed the floors. And then I went and changed the sheets in our room. And then I went and did another load of laundry. And I managed to get about 6 hours worth of work done in about 2 hours. 2 hours and 15 minutes, let's be generous. So, and I did all that by going, well, if I did this, I might as well do this. So I cleaned my house today, like I planned. I didn't deep clean, like I really wanted to. As in, I didn't move furniture around. But I got everything dusted. I got everything vacuumed, swept, washed, wiped down the bathroom, cleaned up the blue stuff, changed our sheets. I've now got our new blankets sitting on it. Um, and everything in this house has been washed. I've got like 2 loads of laundry left, and one of them's like my work clothes, of which there's like 5 pieces that all have to be done on delicate. I've got something in the washer soaking right now, which is which is hubby's clothes, as well as his favorite sleeping bag, which goes on his side of the bed because he's flirty and it gets cold. Don't ask me. But yeah, I got loads of stuff done today, and it all started with, well, it's too late to do it now. And that's how my life rolls. I mean, it's ridiculous. Oh, it's too late to do it now. Might as well go ahead and do it. But I still got to watch my NCIS. Poor boys, when I picked them up from the bus, they were like, oh man, because I didn't bring the car. So we have to walk. I'm like, it's good for them. Let's walk. Before they even step foot in the door, I'm like, you better put your stuff where it belongs. Don't leave your stuff laying on the... You're not bringing toys out here. Oh my God! Don't touch anything. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Okay? And then I fix a chicken dinner. I got everything cleaned up, fixed chicken, did about 6 loads of laundry, and you know that funky smell that houses get during winter because you can't open up windows, and it's, just dust gets everywhere. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, we've been having that problem for about 2 months. I mean, I guess I'd gotten used to it, but every time I walked outside the house for, I don't know, 5 minutes and walked back in, I'd be like, oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that? It's no longer here. It's no longer here. Because I guess if you add to on top of it that both hubby and I had sinus colds, which don't ask me how that equates to everything smells awful, but it does. Okay? I mean, I managed to get all that out of the house. Everything has been washed. Everything. I probably have like maybe, 2 loads left. That's it. And then I have winter coats I can wash. And they can be put up. It's awesome. So I got all that done today. I am very, very happy. Hubby came home from work, and he told me it was beautiful. And he was happy, and I managed to wash about 5 layers of dust and everything off of me. I mean, as soon as we got the kids home, and I got them to their homework, and then I was like, heck with it, guys, play quietly or something. Mama's gonna go have a shower because she looks like she has gone on a 2-week run through a dust pile. I mean, that's, to me, I thought I looked awful. They said, huh? Okay, but no, it was awful. It was awful. So I managed to get cleaned up, fixed dinner. Hubby came home. House is gorgeous, so of course he was kind of afraid to sit anywhere because he knows how I get. Don't touch anything. Don't breathe. Okay. So he got his shower. I'm getting ready to do my last load of laundry for the night. It's awesome. So it's been an awesome couple of days. It's just, I really felt too lazy to write about it. I probably could have done this in like 4 paragraphs or less, but I guess it's the sound of my own voice thing. I don't know. Psychologists would have a field day. But yeah, everything in this house has been cleaned. The only thing that has not been cleaned, and I have good reasons, is the boys' room. And that's just because it would take me 5 hours to pick up all the little itty-bitty Legos up off the floor. Or I could listen to 5 days of them crying because Legos got sucked up in the vacuum. And that's another thing. The vacuum gave up. I mean, I hit the living room twice and hit the little hallway and went to go hit our room. That's like where there's a big layer of dust that came off the fan. Okay. And the vacuum said, no, 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 as in the roller wasn't rolling. And what it was the band overheated. It really did. It was that bad. So I gave it a few minutes. I took it apart, cleaned it all out, and then put it all back together again. And then gave the vacuum like just another 5 minutes. And then we got to take care of this. It's not very big. It's just a little strip here and there. And that's it. And the vacuum let me actually get through the rest of my room before I put it up. There you go. Inside your closet, you're nice and safe. You don't have to touch anything else today. No, that's really what it was like. I actually talked to it. Um, so my vacuum tried to tell me no today. Uh, Hopefully the next time I run it, it will behave a little bit better. And part of that's just because this place, like I said, built in the 1950s, and you see this wall right over here? It's made of brick. The whole entire apartment complex is made of brick. So imagine the dust levels. Yeah, some of you are sneezing already. I can hear it. Yeah. Yeah. And when you've gotten to the state that I have, where I could invite you to eat off of my ceiling at one point in time, because my OCD was so bad, I would look for things to clean, to where my hubby broke me of it, and then came several years of depression where I wouldn't touch anything. And now you have my hit and miss type of house cleaning because I get so overwhelmed. It used to be I'd see just the tiniest detail, and I'd work from that detail on my way outwards. Now I look at the whole entire thing, I go, oh, look, distraction. Which is terrible, and that's not a way to keep a house. But that means that I have more time tomorrow to do things. Everything is taken care of because I clean the house. Of course, that means that, now I have to re-vacuum the floor because everything that wasn't on the floor before, for some reason, is now. I don't know why that is whenever you vacuum. Just really? So that's all I have to do is just vacuum the floor, and I'm probably going to sweep the kitchen one more time. I'll be good for the day. I actually have to run some errands in the morning, and then it's back to a boring same old, same old. I'll actually be able to answer friends' posts. I'll be able to answer my own comments that are left on my posts. It's awesome, and I actually look forward to it. And it means that this weekend, I think that Fit Rush is this weekend. This weekend, I'll actually have time, and I might get something written. Especially since I have something due on the 21st and another one on the 22nd. I probably better get cracking on that. Those are kind of important. This is the reason why you haven't heard from me in a while. Is because I feel so guilty about everything that I haven't answered. And really, as you can tell from 17 minutes worth of rambling, it's been boring. Sorry. I know. I ate up a whole 18 minutes worth of your life that you are never going to get back over boring. Yeah, paint drying would probably be more entertaining than this. But for new people, this is what I look and sound like. For everybody who's been here before, meh, But hopefully, this next week will go just as swimmingly as the last couple days have. I'm content. My house is clean and my laundry is done, and my children are content and they're clean, at least for right now. I got a ton accomplished today. Hubby went to work, and I know he's feeling pretty great. And here soon, after I get done with this last load of laundry, at least put it in the dryer, I'll probably head to bed, and I'll actually be able to sleep because my house is clean, a lot got accomplished today, and now that's quite a bit off of my mind. So I can get other things done. Maybe my muse will come back. I'm excited. So until you hear from me again, don't run away screaming. I'm still here. Thank you. Until you hear from me again, take good care of yourselves and take good care of each other. I love you guys.